Hello and welcome to the weekly bench update. As you can see, we got the few projects on the bench, a few updates on all of them. And as you may see in the corner there, we've got a mail call and stash ad. Super excited for those. So let's just start off there. These are the pre-orders on the AMT Ford pickups. This one here is the 63. Super excited to get these. Love the vintage stuff. Great little throwback box arts and kits. Definitely kind of digging on this. Normally not into the service style trucks, but the whole Dragmasters, maybe do an NHRA like safari truck or something like that. Pretty cool. I'll build one of three ways. Super excited to get these. I think I'm going to do a box opening on both of them. I know many others are doing it, but I'm super anxious to dig into these guys and check them out. Really cool looking decal package. If anybody's not going to be using those decals, please let me know. I'd like to get those off of you. Some really neat stuff in there. So again, I'll be looking forward to some box openings on these. Here is the 60. Again, great looking vintage stuff. Especially this gets me going. Definitely a throwback to the annual releases there with the trailer. Got some cool scallops. Gas cans, accessories, trophies, very cool. Again, super excited for these. There's a shot of the decal. Likely use those scallops on something. Nice little Ford. But again, we'll do a box opening on both of those. I know so many others are going to be doing it, but I'm anxious to dig in. So on to the projects that are on the bench currently. We'll start off here up front with the build for 3. Doing the custom 60 Ford. We did get her into primer. We had to rescribe our trunk lid after adding that panel. Same with the front end. We rescribed out the hood. I might have to do some more cleanup, but again, we got it in primer. Get a nice look at where we're sitting. We are definitely running close to the deadline to get this guy wrapped up, get her into paint. So we're going to have to kind of buckle down and get after it. But seeing it in primer gives me a little better hope. Maybe get her sanded today. Maybe need a reprime. Get her painted Monday, Tuesday, and out the door. We did just blast the frame in a semi-gloss black. I doubt I'll do anything else with that. Not very good at the hand painting. So next one up is the Naked Models group build, the 67 Chevelle. Did a little bit of the chassis assembly, getting that together. Just kind of filling in as we go. The body, we have done all of the mold line sanding. It's gonna be hard to see. I haven't polished anything out yet. I got the other body sitting there. You can kind of see right there at the sail panel. We got that seam line cleaned up, as well as the fenders. I don't know if you can see how sharp that seam line is down the fenders. Pretty prominent there on the right side of these kits. Very sharp, but we've got that all cleaned up. Looking good. Again, we just need to polish her out. And this guy will be coming together. We worked on the interior, kind of in between things. Here's one of the door panels. Added the armrests. Did the door handles. A little decal script there. Chrome that out. Black wash the vent. Same with the other one, obviously. Both of those turned out really well. Again, no paint, just a little Molotow, touch of a Sharpie here and there. Same with the dash. Not exactly true to the real car, but just a Molotow and a Sharpie, just to give it some definition in there. Getting excited about how this turned out. Same with the back one. Got the chrome, a little bit of a Sharpie just to give it some color. Got the foot feet done there. So that one shouldn't take too much to wrap up. And then on to the last project on the bench is the small scale group build. We did some priming. We got the chassis in primer. Same with some of the other parts. Got the rear differential prime, front cradle there. We did some chroming, re-chromed the bumpers and taillights. Those turned out really nice. Great looking chrome work there. And the engine, got that one. Got that kind of primarily started. Probably do some dull coat on this transmission. A little too shiny and new, but looking good. Did like this light gold engine. It was hard to track down a true color for these engines, but I did see a couple in gold and green, so we just picked one and went for it. And of course we will brush out the detail parts. I think that's going to look pretty good in the engine bay. That Continental did a lot of the interior stuff on the Continental as well. We got the floor flocked or embossing powder there for the carpet. Few little light spots, but I think once it's inside you're not going to see through it as much, but that looks pretty good there. Part of the dash, we went with a nice red there. Again, we're going to go black on red. Here's the seats. We just did this is just a flat red enamel from Testers, and then masked off the centers, hit it with a coat or two of to me a clear red, just to give it more of that vinyl look around there. Change up the tones a little bit with the clear red. I think that worked out really well. Nice texture difference there. Same with the back seat, looking good. The armrest, we'll have to detail out some of the door handles there and the window switches. Again, love the way that the kind of the two-tone red turned out. We did the same underside, and then we did like the more vinyl-y on the sail panels. Get that masked off, and then we can get ready to sand and prep for paint. Got the body all in primer. Haven't sanded it yet, but it's looking pretty clean. Of course, we did the red on the package tray and dash. I'll leave those masked up until we're done painting or wet sanding at least. And everything's looking really good on this. Excited to see this one come together, but I definitely have to buckle down to hit the deadline of February 29th on all of these projects. So with that, I better get after it, and we'll see you on the next one.